Man, I don't know what's happening right now. It's actually ridiculous. Oh.
Hello.
Who said hi? Right, I've started a new stream because stuff.
What happened?
Red flag. Okay. Need to add some. Ready in for this epic moment after the red flag. Alright. Here we are then for the Grand Prix. Formation lap.
Hey babes.
Oh boy. Oh boy. It's my account. I'm gonna guess it's border. Yeah, so I got it right. I'm cool.
Hey.
Hi. Hey. I am doing good.
Who are you?
I don't know. But we are ready for the Grand Prix. As we go to 5. So we go to 5 red lights here ahead of the drivers. And it's lights out and away we go again here in Brazil. The Alpine of Nighthawk goes steaming down the inside and takes the lead of the Brazilian Grand Prix ahead of both the Red Bulls. And then you followed by both of the Mercedes, who are in 4th and 5th currently. At the back though, there is some overtaking between both Alfa Romeos. And here we are with Nighthawk, who took the lead into turn 1. FC looking very vulnerable for an overtake here, and he's going to brake late, try catch up with the other two. Leclerc, on the other hand, is making a move down the inside of the Alpine. Could he get the move done? We're going to have to see. We're going to get from FC's point of view here. We're going to see what exactly happens with the top 3, because they're not looking like they're going anywhere right now, and mostly the top 2. Norwich fan already has a 3-second penalty, which is quite unexpected, but the top 3 of Leclerc, Nighthawk and FC look to be the fastest on the track. Now here comes Leclerc. Where will he go? He's going to go to the outside. Will he get the move done? He gets the fastest lap also in the process. Alpine's lead is still there. He's still holding on here, and knowing this is a realistic league, this is absolutely unbelievable for the Alpine to be leading. And now it's a drag race down to the next corner, and they don't have a look down the inside, which is understandable, and he tucks in behind. But now we're going to get an outside view from Leclerc. I reckon he might make a move soon. He's gone for a little bit of a track extend there, which is not that good. He might have got him a warning. And now through at this corner. So FC is gaining on his teammate while he is dropping back places on Nighthawk, which is quite uncanny. And now FC, no Team Orders down at Red Bull. He's going to make a move around the outside. They're going to hopefully fight fairly. And he's FC has a free-second penalty for obvious corner cutting, or multiple warnings, sorry, of corner cutting. Leclerc going round the outside. Can he make the move stick? No, he can't. They go wide now. Leclerc's got a warning. A penalty. Which gives Nighthawk an extra line of defence at the front, since he doesn't have a penalty yet, and the others behind them do. So I don't think it was good for the Red Bulls to get into fights there and overall lose time on Nighthawk, who is even leading away even further than he was before. Josh Inata 6000 is quite close to the back of Leclerc, who has DRS. He probably won't gain much. FC is also now in a 1 second gap of the Alpine, and he will get another DRS. He will get another chance with the DRS down the straight. But look how much time he gets at the corners. So much. The gap's nearly even rose to another second, which is unbelievable. And R28 gets a 3 second penalty for multiple warnings. I'm guessing from corner cutting. But the top four are way ahead of anyone behind. They seem to be quite the ones here. There's a yellow flag down in sector 2. And the Haas and the Alfa Romeo. The Haas lets the Alfa Romeo back past. Do they have damage? I don't generally think so. I don't know what's happened. No, they don't have any damage. They're going very slowly. But DRS on FC's Red Bull. And now Josh Nato around the outside. Leclerc doesn't get the move done, but he's going to get DRS on the next straight anyway. Maybe that can come into use. And extra ERS as well. Leclerc doesn't have anything, so he's just hoping on pure luck that he stays ahead. And now Josh Nair takes an inside line. Leclerc goes a little bit wide. Josh Nair with the slipstream, looking towards the inside. Doesn't actually go for the move, but he was very close there. And now FC is right on the back here of Nighthawk. Could overtake him very soon. And we could see a swap of places between third and fourth and first and second very, very soon. And now onto the main straight. Josh Henning getting very close to Leclerc. FC getting very close. Wait, no. Leclerc's in the pit. FC getting very close to Nighthawk as they go into turn 1. Nighthawk is behind FC, but he will now get ERS and DRS down the straight. They pretty much have equal ERS, which is good for the Alpine. And now FC in the Red Bull takes the lead of the Brazilian Grand Prix on lap 6 out of 18 laps after the restart. We're going to have a look at both of them. Nighthawk seems to be the one having to chase down OMFFC. OMFFC is just trying to keep a good gap between them. Now he's got the DRS and he's going to get it again on the next straight. A bit of oversteer, but he's made it work. And another set of DRS for the Alpine to use. Won't be enough to overtake him, but if he stays close through those two straights, there is still a chance of getting past Leclerc. At the back has just been overtaken by Norwich fan. Now have a look at those two. Norwich fan holding on, has to back out eventually. Thanks to the penalty as well, Nighthawk would still be in the lead. So there's nothing really he can lose except if Josh Donator catches up, which he might well do. The gap is 5.5 tenths, which means there's a very high chance of the Alpine getting past at these two straights. He's going to get a couple tenths on this straight, and then he's going to get all of the rest on the next. As we watch him now go onto the second straight, a bit wider through that corner. That might have affected him, and it did, but he's got the DRS and still cannot get past OMFFC right now. Norwich fan into the pits as well. I believe he will be going softs. Yep, he will be going softs to the end of the race. Very close between these two. Even without the DRS, Nighthawk is getting very close to the Red Bull, which is quite unbelievable because the difference in performance between these two are very high. So, OMFFC, under even more pressure than he has on the previous laps, has to defend like a lion as he boxes. And Nighthawk does the exact same thing. They make contact in the pits. OMFFC gets a 5-second penalty for speeding, while Nighthawk has damage now and has to replace that. Both of the leaders with consequences in the pits. Who expected that? Let's have a look at tyres. Penalties wise, OMFFC has 8, which is a lot. And Leclerc gets out ahead of Nighthawk, and actually on the exit of the pit lane gets past Leclerc. So that pretty much leaves him in a place where he can still win if the others ahead pit, which they will have to. Except Rvrl is in P6, who hasn't pit yet. The driver R28 is the only one who's ever racing, and even when he pits, OMFFC is going to be way up the road with 8 seconds though. That's the problem he has. Josh and Nate is in the pits, which means Lucas now inherits the lead of the race. And what's happened to Leclerc there? He's just had to cut the corner. And he's lost a lot of time now on Nighthawk. And now Nighthawk's kept up to I don't know.
You're going to shower now.
Sorry for the interference. There, FC still in the lead. Olivia and Nihal going, I think, by having a barge there. Maybe damage. We're going to have to see. I don't think there is damage, no. He's got no damage that I see of, at least. Might have damage that I can't really see, but... We've got some pitters, and Nighthawk gets ahead of Olivia, which now only leaves FC and Josh and Nate are ahead. Josh and Nate is in a must-win situation because the leader has 5 seconds, and he's in a 8 seconds, and he's in an 8-second gap, and so is Nighthawk, which means he will drop. Actually, I think Olivia also might get ahead by the end of this, so we're just going to have to wait and see. Nighthawk going at it again, leading in P3 ahead of everyone else. Lucas gets fastest lap in P5, so he's on the softs and he's going quite quick. I think Bonfesti is losing some time on Josh and Nato, which is not really helping, but Nighthawk isn't gaining on either of them. So at this point, I don't think Rvrl or Nighthawk will get ahead. Leclerc gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, which adds his total up to 6 seconds, which is even worse than before. Sorry I'm not talking, there's barely anything to talk about here. Lucas is currently on a chase here. Olivia is also quite close to Nighthawk. Might get past on the straight with the DRS, we're going to have to see. And onto the straight. Is he going to make a move around the outside, baby? He saw a gap, then afterwards he saw no gap, so had to back out. Nighthawk is not leaving an inch here, and R28 has a 3-second penalty. I think at this point, next lap safety cars will be disabled, so if you retire, no safety car will happen. FC knows now he's going to lose, so it's just on borrowed time now to see how long he lasts. Livio right on the back here of Nighthawk. Could get past. Behind there's a fight between Clubban and Severson. They're going wheel to wheel. But Livio around the outside of Nighthawk. No room, no move. And even going wheel to wheel, the Haas has to go a bit wide. But they're pushing as much as they can here. Of cars that are barely up to spec. And here he comes again. Down the straight. Has to back out. Could go for it again though. And it looks he stays ahead. I didn't even see these guys battling again, but this time the Olivia is behind by quite a lot more. Yep, still can't get past. Here on lap 17. And looks like he won't get past for the remainder of this. So, we are now on the brink of the final lap. And there's a yellow flag. Velocity's off the track. Mercedes is out of the points. But the driver 28 has 12 seconds of penalties. So, no matter what, he's probably still going to get points. So he's safe. And the driver 28 will drop to P13. So, yeah, to say the very least, he is fine. But, at the front though, FC, he has been leading for a while now. He has, when I go to the position change, he's gained 2 places from the start. It started P3, and he's made his way up to P1. But the penalties he has got, it's too much, and will be dropping to P2, which gives Joshinator, his first race win that I know of at least, and gives him a race win here. So it won't go to Red Bull. It won't go to FC. It will go to Joshinator. As FC heads onto the final straight, you can now see the checkered flag. He passes the line and wins the Grand Prix. But Joshinator, once the penalties have been applied, he wins the Grand Prix. D'Oliverio finishes in P3 thanks to Nighthawk's penalty, and that gives Lucas P4 as well. And Leclerc finishes in P6 after a disappointing P7 thanks to a disappointing finish. And Josh Secret P8, followed by Hectormir P9, the driver 28 in P10. And that is the end of the race. I'll let you have a look at the results before I once again have to do my homework. Oh god. Well, there you go, lads. I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.